Hi, I'm Dr. Janet Spaltour, and I'm the Director of the Student Counseling and Health Services here at Connecticut College. I'm a psychologist. I administer both services, the Student Health Services and Student Counseling Services, in addition to seeing clients and supervising interns here at the center. I welcome you into our center. I want to tell you a couple facts about us here that would support your coming in at any point to get some help. We see approximately 30% of the students every year here for at least one visit, and more likely more, to seek services and support for issues and concerns that they have. After 4 years of being here and at the time of graduation, nearly 50% of the students have visited our services over their tenure here to get some sort of support. Student Counseling Services is comprised of a group of very dedicated and talented counselors. I am looking forward to introducing you to them and hope you enjoy meeting with them.
Hello, my name is Dr. Brianna White, and I'm the Assistant Director and Identity Focus Specialist here at Student Counseling Services at Connecticut College. I completed my doctoral training at the University of Rhode Island, where I studied clinical psychology, and I focused on how aspects of identity intersect with psychological functioning. Here at the college, I provide individual and group psychotherapy, and I also have the opportunity to, along with some of my other identity-focused colleagues, get out into the community and provide some targeted outreach. What that means is that we speak to students a lot about mental health concerns, about aspects of identity, including race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, religion, physical functioning, and things like that. And we really try to work to make sure that our services are accessible to all students here at the college.
Hi, I'm Tina Forster. I'm one of the counselors here at Student Counseling Services. And I am a licensed clinical social worker and a certified group psychotherapist. I got my MSW at Columbia University, and I studied the group psychotherapy in New York City with the Eastern Group Psychotherapy Society. So groups are really very important to me, and I enjoy doing them. I see students both individually and in group. And my orientation, or the way I approach my work, is I'm very relational. So building rapport with the students I meet with is the primary thing I like to focus on at the beginning, to help them be able to feel comfortable and open up about difficult things. And I like to view the whole person. So I like to take into consideration everything that goes on with them, their family, their school, friends, background, ethnicity, everything that makes a person, and look at the person holistically.
Hello, my name is Dr. Jose Javier Flores, and I'm a counselor at the Student Counseling Center. I graduated from Azusa Pacific University with a doctorate in clinical psychology. My theoretical orientation is based off of the ACT framework, which is this idea that problems arise as people become incongruent with their values and what's important to them in their personal lives. And so this incongruency causes them to feel anxious or depressed or these other things that might come up in someone's life. And so really my focus in therapy is to help people, one, discover what these values might be or what their needs might be, and to help them discover how to then become more aligned with these things.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Lambert. I'm one of the therapists at Student Counseling Services. I went to Portland State University and I earned my MSW in 2004. I have experience working with depression and anxiety, trauma. I use a lot of mindfulness practices in my treatment. I'm also a fan of cognitive behavior therapy, which is basically kind of looking at some of your thoughts and helping sort of adjust the ones that might not be healthy for you. I'm also a registered yoga teacher.
Hi,
My name is Shelley Chenevert. I'm a counselor here at Connecticut College. I am a graduate of Syracuse University with a bachelor's in psychology. I had a master's in marriage and family therapy from Southern Connecticut State University, and I have a master's in social work from the University of Connecticut. My orientation in therapy is based on family therapy, which is much more systemic, so a lot of times I will be looking at more generational things and how they interact with the situation currently.
Hi, my name is Davion McMullen. I'm the Multicultural Counseling Postdoc Fellow at Student Counseling Services. The grad program is at the University of Hartford. In terms of my theoretical orientation or how I think about clients and everything like that and counseling, I really tend to approach things from a relational cultural perspective, so I really try to take into account people's context, people's cultures, their backgrounds, as well as their meaning of those contexts, those topics I just mentioned, as well as family of origin kind of concerns and stuff, and see how we can both talk about those things and how those are impacting what's going on for you. And I enjoy working with college students just because there's issues of identity exploration and family issues and how to navigate friendships and relationships, as well as really being people's first contact with mental health. And I think it's a great way to start breaking down that stigma and having people to come in and talk about what's going on for them.
Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Donovan. I'm the consulting psychiatrist. I did my medical school training at Tulane University and my fellowship training at Cornell New York Hospital in New York City. I was faculty at Yale for over 20 years and have been a very happy member of the clinical staff here.
Hi, I'm Shannon Gretsch, the Office Manager for Student Counseling and Health Services. I handle the appointment scheduling for student counseling.
Hi, I'm Tara Belcher, and I am the project coordinator for our SAMHSA grant, and this is one of our private waiting areas.
When you come into the center, we have a number of options available to you. Of course, we do an evaluation to assess what your needs are at the time. We provide individual counseling. We provide group counseling every day. We have crisis management, which means if you're in a crisis, you can come in and see if someone is available to see you in the moment or schedule a more urgent appointment. We also provide 24/7 crisis management in the evening in collaboration with the on-call administrators.
I provide psychiatric evaluation and medication management for students who are in therapy at the counseling center.
So our groups here at the Counseling Services are mostly process oriented, and we've tried to have one each day. The process group is really for students who are wanting to understand themselves better, especially in relationship to other people. So it's a great place to both provide support to other people and have people, provide you with support and validation. I think it's really nice to be heard, really heard, and have people give you feedback. And it's a great place to practice social skills and figuring out how am I in relationship to other people. When I say things, how do people hear me? What other people say to me, how does that affect me? And you can practice kind of being a little bit different than you are maybe with your friends. So if you're a person who gets feedback about talking too much, you can practice holding back. And what does that feel like to not be the one who's always talking? Or if you have a hard time speaking up in a group, practice putting yourself out there a little bit and see if you can kind of work through what makes that so difficult for you. Groups are no more than 6 students and co-facilitated by a staff member and one of our either practicum students or postdocs. We meet once a week for the semester. We ask that people always come at least 3 times because we know it's a little bit anxiety provoking the first few times. So come at least 3 times. Now I'd like to show you our group room.
First of all, it's very confidential. Sessions are usually 45 to 50 minutes long, and here we usually see clients every other week. There's no length of number of sessions that they are required to stay or not stay. That's totally up to them. Sessions are free to all the students.
So when you come in for an intake, especially if you've never seen a therapist before, it might be kind of scary. You don't know what to expect. We ask you a lot of questions about all areas of your life and all these different symptoms, just so we can kind of get an idea of what's going on with you. The typical session is usually 50 minutes. So you come in, again, that first session is a lot of questions, and then we come up with a plan to best treat you.
Often, students are wondering when they should come in and seek professional care and support. And what I would say to that question is that when you notice that your functioning isn't what you're wanting it to be, when you're not able to perform as well academically, athletically, in the arts, or in any other area of your life, and you really feel like distress is getting in the way of that, that's a sign that it might be good to seek some professional help. Oftentimes, we're seeing students at the center for really common mental health problems such as anxiety and depression. We're also seeing folks, though, around issues related to relationships, experiences of oppression, past or recent traumas. Really, there's a wide range of things that can bring people in for support and treatment. And what I would say is that one of the ways that you can make the best use of therapy is to really be your genuine self in the therapy room. Be willing and courageous in terms of talking about the things that might be difficult for you to talk about, and give your provider feedback. So at times in therapy, you might feel like you're focusing on something that isn't really what you want to be focusing on, or something that your provider says doesn't sit quite well with you. And if you tell your provider that, that's really how you can make sure that they're giving you the best care possible. One of the great things about the Connecticut College campus community is that there is a general sense that taking care of your mental health is one of the important kind of pieces of being a fully functioning community member in any space. So what that looks like practically is that we're really seeing a lot of students during any given academic year. In fact, we're seeing about 1/4 of the student population during any given semester. And the most recent year's graduating class, we had seen 50% of them by the time they had graduated at some point during their tenure at the college. And again, I think that really reflects on the extent to which the campus community really values taking care of your mental health and well-being, and supports all students really making good use of services.
Therapy is an opportunity for a client to come in and kind of put everything out there like puzzle pieces. And in the process of working with a therapist, organizing those pieces of our personality and trying to figure out a balance of how to best work those and maybe change them and weave them together into something more whole.
Well, I think therapy can be helpful for everyone. Our students come, like I said, for various reasons to therapy. And what you find is that therapy provides for growth in places that a lot of our students don't think they could really get to when they first come here. They're hopeful that they might be able to, but therapy is a place where people can actually reach the next step of what they're trying to accomplish in their lives. And that's really the hope that therapy brings, is a place to move forward.
You can schedule an appointment by emailing scs@concall.edu or by calling us at 860-439-4587, or you can just stop in. We are open Monday through Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and on Fridays we're open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. We look forward to seeing you.
We welcome you at any time and are here for you.